Back then, the movie that made it all was Arnold Schwarzenegger and Pumping Iron. Really, if it wasn't for that movie and for Arnold, I don't know where the industry would be today. And of course, besides Arnold, where the industry would be, of course, you have guys like Joe and Ben Weider that formed, the IFBB. And then, of course, you have our president of the NPC National Physique Committee, and of course, our IFBB president, Jim Mannion, right now. And there's just so many people that have made this industry and made this sport what it is today. Without those people in place, the sport would not be where it is today. The National Physique Committee is the only athletic bodybuilding, fitness, physique, classic physique, bikini that feeds into figure fitness, that all feeds into the IFBB. And the IFBB, of course, is the elite pro division. It's the International Federation of Bodybuilding. And basically, that is how you get to the Olympia. You cannot get to the Olympia unless you start out as an NPC athlete. And then basically what you have to do is you have to win or place in your class a national show in order to earn your pro card, to give you the right to be an IFBB pro. And then from there, you compete in IFBB professional contests. Basically, is you compete in what's called a national qualifier event for the NPC, the National Physique Committee. And we have a lot of national qualifying shows for the NPC here in the Mid-Atlantic Zone. Mid-Atlantic Zone is basically just a big area where you can describe it as Maryland, D.C., Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio. It's our area we call the Mid-Atlantic Zone. And we have a lot of great promoters that put on events in all these states, put on phenomenal shows, and any one of these shows allow you to qualify to compete at the national level. You must place now in the top 2 in your class in order to qualify to compete at the national level. And of course, the first show of the year that we kick off that allows the athletes to do this is the show that I put on March 24th, which is the NPC Baltimore Gladiator Championships. So to register for the NPC Baltimore Gladiator, which is March 24th, or the June 9th Maryland State East Coast Classic, NPC Maryland State East Coast Classic Championships, or the October 27th IFBB Masters Baltimore Pro and NPC Baltimore Classic Championships, you can go to my website, which is www.richsiegelman.com. Real simple. It's just my name. So www.richsiegelman.com. And all the information will be right there on my website. And I actually came up with a name one day, of course, watching Gladiator on TV, watching the movie. And I said, wow, what a great name for a show. And I said, oh, wouldn't it be really cool if I can find somewhere where they can actually earn as the overall trophy the Gladiator Helmet. The real, not a mock-up helmet, but the real heavy Gladiator helmet with the spikes coming out of the top and a whole bit. So I did my research and found a company I've been dealing with since day one, and I get the real Gladiator swords and these are real heavy Gladiator helmets that everybody wants to put one of those helmets over their head and raise one of those swords up high and say that they're the Gladiator champion. Of course, we have the day before the show is athlete check-ins, where the athletes check in for the event. A lot of them do stay at the hotel where I have the events at the Hilton Baltimore BWI Airport Hotel. And, they also have the tanning. Of course, our tanning company that we use is Olympia Tan. And you can get your tanning done right there. It's a one-stop shop, again, so make it, again, easier for the athletes. So when you compete at the shows like that I have in a hotel, or a lot of the promoters like Gary Udit has all his shows in a hotel, once you're in that hotel, you go upstairs to your room, you come down, you go tan, go back upstairs, relax. Next day, you come back down, you compete, go back upstairs, relax, come back down for the night show. Then when it's done, we got these great restaurants that are either in the hotel or close by. You go eat, celebrate, and it's a one-stop shop. It's a phenomenal experience. It's great because it just gives the opportunity for so many athletes now to step on the stage and to compete, to show their hard work and dedication they did in the gym. But not only that, it gives them the chance to get to the elite, to become an IFBB pro. It's an undescribable feeling because everybody wants to be a champion. Everybody wants to be on top of the mountain.